Joe Wilson, the South Carolina congressman, knew he had people behind him when he challenged the president's credibility right there in prime time.
The reforms I'm proposing would not apply to those who are here illegally.
He was not the only elected
Good. It's good that someone stood up to him and told me he lied. He is a liar. Plain and simple. How come you didn't cover the 100 lies he told, Chris Matthews? Why is that?
Politician to run with the pack during the final vote on the health care bill in March. Protesters massed outside the Capitol, while Republican members of Congress stood on the balcony and riled up the crowd, waving the yellow flag with the coiled rattlesnake.
It sounded like it was very much orchestrated. And then I looked up and I see about 9 or 10 of my colleagues, and literally, you would have thought that they were at some football game or something.
The scene turned ugly when African-American congressmen, including civil rights veteran John Lewis, were taunted by the protesters.
It turned ugly when they were taunted by the protesters. First of all, they did not have to walk through the protesters. They did that on purpose to try to stage an incident. They reported that they were spit on and hit, and to this day, there's no evidence of that. That was all made up by you guys. So nice try with that crap.
In the days that followed the signing of the health care bill, some protesters became violent. At least 10 Democratic members of Congress reported incidents of harassment, vandalism, even death threats. Radio host Rush Limbaugh raged from his broadcast booth.
We need to defeat these bastards. We need...
Again, showing Rush Limbaugh as if he's a patriot. Rush Limbaugh didn't say nothing about the Patriot Act. You know, when the Constitution is destroyed, where's Rush Limbaugh at? Again, he's mixing Rush Limbaugh, Glenn Beck, Sarah Palin in with real patriots like Alex Jones and again, that's about the only real patriot I've seen on here so far. George McGovern, that's a real patriot. You know, Rush Limbaugh, Beck, and Palin are not patriots, and they're not right-wing.
Need to wipe them out.
Sarah Palin posted a map on Facebook, putting the districts of
Sarah Palin
Democrats who
again
voted for the health care bill in the crosshairs. The need to bear arms to protect against government power is an abiding, unifying theme of the new right, and of course protected under the Second Amendment.
It's a binding theme of the new right. Keep and bear arms, Chris Matthews. That means keep and bear them, like open carry. Open carry was the norm up until who knows what the hell happened, basically from 1913 on. And then slowly but surely people were brainwashed through TV and stuff and propaganda that you guys put out that owning a gun is bad and carrying a gun is bad and only crazy right-wing, new right people carry guns. Oh my God, there's a gun. Oh my God, an inanimate object.
You have any idea what it takes to get someone from Montana to come to D.C.? You gotta be pissed. Protesters have openly carried weapons to the president's rallies. And since President Obama's election, membership in militia groups has nearly tripled. Active life in 21st century America.